On this episode of O'Fallon Matters, dive into frigid waters with the O'Fallon Police Department. See how modern technology is being explored in our schools and learn what our mobile app can do for you. All this and more next on O'Fallon Matters. Welcome to O'Fallon Matters. Let's kick off the show with a feel-good story. Our police officers recently helped raise over $100,000 for a good cause just by jumping into a lake. OFallonTV's Joe Meyer will introduce you to the Polar Plunge.
The Polar Plunge is a unique event that takes place every year to benefit Special Olympics Missouri. And once again, police departments throughout St. Charles County raised over $100,000.
It's a really important cause. They're able to do so much and compete and just, team building, everything. The Special Olympics is a really important cause to me. I've known Brett since he was born, and he's just been a huge part of my life, and I know that I can support something that's so important to him. It's huge for me.
Each year, Team O'Fallon comes up with a clever costume, and this year was no different.
We were the Harlem Globetrotters, and we had a bunch of guys with afros and, the basketballs they were trying to spin while they were going in the water. It was a good turnout.
Before the plunge started, teams paraded around the lake so that fans of all ages could check out their style. Once the parade ended, it was time to go freezing. For plungers, it can be a pretty chilling experience, but for others, it's just another day's work for SOMO athletes.
I jumped in there, that first step was cold. After that, it wasn't too bad. When I got out, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. It wasn't too bad. Just the fact I had thick socks on and my feet were cold. But other than that, it wasn't that much to worry about.
It's a big rush. It's very cold. If you're gonna commit, you gotta go all the way under. That's the big thing, gotta go all the way under. People pay good money to watch you freeze.
Oh my, what?
Thanks to all of the plungers who participated in this year's Polar Plunge. And remember that SOMO athletes need you to get involved. Become a coach, volunteer, or recruit a future athlete. Learn how you can make a difference by visiting Special Olympics Missouri's website at www.somo.org. And stay tuned to O'Fallon Matters for more information on how you can help O'Fallon's Police Department raise money year-round for this special cause.
In our next segment, we'll show you how advanced technology is saving lives. OFallonTV's Brett Figgis will take us to the south end of town to check out Evac's new state-of-the-art flight simulator.
In a medical emergency, the clock starts ticking when the situation occurs, not when the patient reaches the emergency room. In a heart attack or a car accident, every second counts. And for 46.5 million Americans living in rural areas, proper medical care can be more than an hour away. And that's where Evac Lifeteam steps in, offering air medical service across 15 states.
When Evac was founded in 1985 in West Plains, Missouri, it was founded because people were watching their friends and family members die when they had a stroke or when they had a heart attack. Because in South Central Missouri, they couldn't get to that level 1 trauma center in what we call the golden hour. So we started placing our air medical bases mainly in rural areas so that we could cut the time for people to get to that definitive health care almost in half.
Our goal is approximately 90 seconds call to notify the crew, and then so we're looking for about a 7-minute total response time. We assist the caller with any sort of information getting to the crew, LZ information, patient information, that sort of stuff. And we make all contacts for the crew just to make their transfer of the patient as seamless as possible. So, anything that they need in flight, we take care of.
Today, Air Evac Lifeteam is the largest independently owned and operated air medical service in the United States. They operate the world's largest fleet of medically equipped Bell 206 Long Ranger helicopters. And for this episode of O'Fallon Matters, they took us for a ride in their newest, most advanced piece of machinery.
I've got it turning over here. I'm hands-free. The autopilot's flying. It's maintaining an altitude. It looks like 1,850 feet. I've got it set up to turn to heading about a 0.8. And we're going to go out towards the mountains and fly around out there.
As real as this looks, we're not actually flying. We're about 4 feet off the ground in an incredibly advanced flight simulator, capable of perfectly replicating the act of flying one of Air Evac's helicopters. The control panels are identical to the real thing. The simulator screen is seamless, and the craft even rocks and sways in simulated turbulence and weather. The operators can adjust the time of day, introduce inclement weather, and even practice recovering from situations that could cause crashes at no risk to the pilots or their equipment. It's so real, it's easy to forget that you aren't actually 2,000 feet in the air.
5 or 10 minutes after you're in here, you feel like you're flying. You got the breeze on you, you got the feel on you, and the feel of the aircraft, the motion, the shaking. It's a huge improvement over where we were 10, 20, definitely 30 years ago. This is incredible.
This simulator is an important part of Air Evac Lifeteam's training regimen. Only pilots who meet or exceed their state's requirements are considered by Air Evac Lifeteam for employment. And before they can fly an aircraft, the candidates must demonstrate instrument proficiency. That's where the simulator comes in. It makes it easy to train pilots in a huge variety of weather conditions and situations. It makes pilots that much more prepared when they're on the clock in a medical emergency.
They can come in here and get familiar and practice the new systems, the buttonology, how to operate them. Plus also we can do all kinds of emergency things that you can't normally do in the aircraft. Engine outs, night vision, in the clouds, just things like that you couldn't normally do, and so they can get used to it in an actual environment that you feel like you're flying.
This simulator isn't just for training new pilots. It's also where experienced pilots return to learn about new technology that will be implemented in their real aircraft, which makes it easy to maintain consistency in equipment and pilot training nationwide.
Every year, every pilot in AirVac comes back here, and we have one training session with them, and primarily that's for anything new in the system, like any updates with the Garmin, any updates with training that we wanted to go back over. Plus also they can go through double IMC again. Every pilot in the company, every 4 months, comes back to a simulator and goes through the double IMC procedure. So they get it the 4th month, the 8th month, and then every year back here at headquarters AirVac in this system right here.
Thanks to Air Evac Lifeteam for giving us this behind-the-scenes look at their new training technology. While O'Fallon might be their national headquarters, they have 125 air bases in communities across America. So no matter where a call comes from, the command center here in town will have trained responders in the air within minutes, ready to provide aid in important life or death situations. And the training they receive here is invaluable in maintaining that level of professional care.
As the years go by, more companies like Air Evac will use advanced technology. To keep up, the Fort Zumwalt School District is adding technology to the classroom, including Twin Chimneys Elementary.
If it's been a few years since you last set foot in a classroom, this scene probably looks a little strange to you. Where are the overhead projectors? Where are the handouts? These students don't even seem to have pencils and notepads out. But this isn't playtime. Thanks to a donation of an iPad card at Twin Chimneys Elementary, students can use modern technology to help them learn a variety of subjects. And it turns out these iPads are helping students get more engaged with their assignments.
They'll all tell you that it's fun. That's what they'll tell you. If anybody asks them, why do you like using technology? They're like, it's fun. but if you could see the dynamics and how it's changed my classroom, it's amazing. The kids are so engaged and they're accountable for what they're doing.
I like working on the iPads in the classroom. Number one reason is because we don't have to walk to the computer lab. Number two, it's easier to use them than use the computers because they're smaller and easier to work with. And some of the apps teach us multiplication and other ones how to actually use the iPads to do work.
While having a 1-to-1 ratio of iPads to students is unusual, it's something that might come to more schools. These iPads allow students to consolidate their work, collaborate together seamlessly, and have instant access to their notes and assignments from any system.
You can access those documents from anywhere. It does not have to be on one device, which is huge. The kids can access Google Classroom, log into their Google account, and complete a homework assignment. It provides a lot of collaboration, student-to-student collaboration, and then we here use it with our faculty.
Twin Chimneys Elementary is seeing big results from implementing these iPads, and parents can look forward to seeing even more technology district-wide.
Each year, we're changing out upwards of 500 to 700 computers a year to keep the technology at the best position it can be in. So we have a technology plan, and every year we're adding to that. So, in Fort Sumal we have about 8,000 computers, about 6,000 dedicated to students. That's not enough. We need to keep adding more and keeping them updated.
Technology in the classroom offers a wide range of benefits. Teachers can more easily assess students' progress on projects, and those students can have instant access to a variety of interactive learning tools. And replacing a trip to the computer lab with an iPad offers students a personal approach to learning.
They grew up with technology, and it's just part of their life and what they do, and it's going to be part of what they do in the future.
I really do believe we're going through a technological revolution because the technology is improving so rapidly, and students, their skills are progressing so rapidly that I think it's important that a school district have the resources to stay ahead of that revolution.
It's time for a break. When we come back, we'll catch up with our Economic Development Department to see how they help our local economy grow. And still ahead, we'll explore the finer points of our free mobile app. You're watching O'Fallon Matters.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning.
Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you eat stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit.
I forgot. I'll do better. Please, don't quit on me.
Okay, but remember, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Welcome back to O'Fallon Matters. When businesses want to open up shop in the community, the Economic Development Department is here to help. OFallonTV's Brett Figgis will take you inside this city department.
Living in O'Fallon comes with a lot of benefits. It's easy to find businesses of all kinds, and we're home to the headquarters of some major international companies as well. But charming boutique shops and industrial factories don't open themselves. Behind every business is a person with a dream, and our Economic Development Department is here to help them make that dream a reality. This city department works hard to help businesses of all types open up shop in our hometown. And they also work to promote O'Fallon for new business investment and economic growth.
We're charged with enhancing the quality of life for our residents and our businesses. And we do that through trying to ensure that the city's financial stability is strong and our economic foundation is strong. And how do we do that? It's through having a diverse economy, having lots of options in terms of shopping and dining, and having a strong employment base.
Building a diverse economy requires a diverse set of businesses. That's where our Economic Development Department really shines. They work with the local business community and statewide developers to promote economic opportunities right here in O'Fallon.
Our department works hard to recruit businesses in O'Fallon, and we also work very closely with businesses of all types to help them be successful in our community. Through our Open in the O program, we walk potential businesses through the entire process, from determining their needs to getting their licenses and permits, and even assisting with their grand openings. I'm very proud to say that we've already welcomed over 1,600 businesses to O'Fallon, and we're committed to providing personal assistance to businesses that want to expand or build in our hometown.
And the assistance doesn't end once a business has joined the O'Fallon community. This department maintains a close relationship with all of our local businesses and offers a number of programs and tools designed to make running a business even easier.
The Economic Development Department meets one-on-one with over 30 of our local business owners and managers each month just to find out how we can help. We offer a business map and directory online that helps drive customers to local businesses, and we also showcase our O'Fallon businesses on our monthly Keep It in the O television show to help get the word out about goods and services offered right here in O'Fallon. Retaining local businesses is important to our community, and we're always here to help in any way that we can.
Making it easy to open a business in the O has helped our city in a number of ways, and outside organizations have taken notice. It's no wonder that our business-friendly community has received so much national recognition.
Some that jump out at me are Best Place to Live. Money Magazine does that every 2 years, and for the last 10 years, O'Fallon has made that list, and we're one of the few in St. Charles County in the state of Missouri to consistently do that. Another one is Fastest Growing Economy, that really shows the diversity that we strive for, the multitude of options in terms of shopping and dining. But one I'm kind of personally proud of is the recognition of the Economic Development Strategic Plan, our Grow in the O, as it's called, which was approved in 2013. And we received the recognition from the American Planning Association for best planning practice for that plan in 2014. And that really is the document that helps guide our efforts. And so receiving recognition for that was especially pride.
To see everything this department does for our community, head online to O'Fallon's website. Once there, you'll get a complete overview of our Economic Development Department, along with a list of useful resources that can help consumers and business owners. If you need personal assistance, feel free to give them a call at 636-379-5532. Our Economic Development Department is here for you, and they're always just a phone call away.
Want to report a pothole or get updates on a city project? O'Fallon's mobile app is the easiest way to stay connected with our Citizens First department. Now let's check out the full capabilities of this mobile app.
When you see a pothole that needs fixing or a streetlight that needs replacing, you're probably on your way to work or running some errands. By the time you get home, you've probably forgotten the issue. When citizens like you bring issues like this to the city's attention, it helps us prioritize tasks and fix issues before they become serious. That's why we've developed a mobile app that puts the power of our Citizens First department right on your smartphone.
When we put the mobile app together, we really wanted to try to find a way for our residents to be able to access us when they're out on the go. One of the biggest comments we heard was, hey, we would like to let you know when we see something like a pothole in the middle of the street, can we just take a picture of it and send it to you? So we thought that was a great idea. It takes a matter of 10 seconds to pull over, access the mobile app, and get a hold of us while they're out there. And that's when the ideas come to people, is when they're on the go, so now they can reach us on the go.
The Citizens First mobile app allows residents to pay bills, learn about city projects, and report issues at any time, 24/7. This full-featured app ensures our city services are just a few finger taps away.
The best part about our app is it ties together everything we offer on the website
As soon as you open the app, you have access to the latest news in the city of O'Fallon, helpful phone numbers, options to pay a bill, to find out the latest events going on in the community. The app can pretty much do everything you'd expect and more.
The Citizens First mobile app is also an important tool for exploring O'Fallon. With a dedicated page for festivals and events, and full integration of our city's business map and directory, you'll always know what's going on around O'Fallon.
You're out and you're in an area and you want to know what else is around you. So let's say you've been out shopping and you want to find a restaurant to go to. You can go to our business map, dial up exactly where you are on the map, and see everything within a certain radius of where you are. So you can figure out where you want to go to lunch that day, for example. Another great thing is our city projects section. If you live in a neighborhood, for example, that has some street work going on and you want to keep up with how that's going, how long there might be lane closures and things like that, you can follow that directly from our mobile app. Basically, it gives you everything that's on our website in a little bit of a more direct, scaled-down version through the mobile app.
The Citizens First mobile app is available now on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Search the keyword O'Fallon and download it for free today. Stay connected with your city, explore what's going on, and get the latest updates on city projects on the go with our Citizens First mobile app.
Thanks for joining us today. If you have a good story idea, let us know. You can send us an email at OFallonTV@o'fallon.mo.us. And remember to give back to your community, because O'Fallon matters to all of us.